So the Seattle Seahawks may have just won the NFL draft. So it's only been 2 days the NFL draft, and I think there is a clear winner at least at one point in this draft, and that is easily the Seattle Seahawks. It's totally not biased because I'm a Seahawks fan or something like that. I genuinely think they had some absolute home run picks, and only day two has even gone through yet. I'm recording this. It is 11:45 p.m. on Friday, April 25th. And day three is tomorrow at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. But I think the Seahawks have already nailed it. They've only had 4 picks, the Seahawks so far, and all of them are extremely good and have a lot of upsides. And I'm very, very excited to see them in action and in training camp and whatnot. So yeah, let's talk about it. But before this video starts, I do want to mention that we are on the road to 200 subscribers. We are currently extremely close. We are about less than 20 subscribers away. So if you're new here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And most of all, enjoy the video. So round one of the NFL draft is always kind of a weird one. I do think it is one of the, obviously probably the most important round, but it's also the most predictable in my opinion. So for me, this wasn't the most exciting round in the world. It was pretty clear where people were going to go or were expected to go, but there were some shockers, which we'll get into in a little bit. But I think the Seahawks pick was extremely obvious. They ended up picking Gray's Able, and I'm going to show you my reaction to it. So here it is.
Oh my.
With the 18th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Gray Zabel.
That's the guy I wanted. Perfect. Perfect. That's who I wanted. Boom. There we go. That's the guy I wanted. That's the guy like all the Seahawks fans have been talking about.
A white guy.
That's
He's
good.
wearing a Packers jersey
Perfect.
in his photo.
Perfect. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be too. So it's pretty clear. It's obviously the right move. It's a guard. He's one of the best guards in the draft currently, or at least that was available at pick 18. And this is a guy the Seahawks fans and just people in general around the Seahawks have been talking about a hell of a lot. And I think he's going to be a great fit for the offensive line. And then we'll see if we get more offensive linemen in rounds 4 through 7, because we didn't draft an offensive lineman the rest of the way up to this point. Which then leads me to probably my favorite pick of the draft so far, which is round 2, 35 overall, which the Seahawks traded up for with the Tennessee Titans for picks number 52 and 95, if I'm not mistaken. I'm kind of taking that off the dome. And they traded up to select Nick Emenwari for the second overall pick in the second round, which so far, this is my absolute favorite pick of the draft. I'm going to show his athletic stats from like the combine somewhere on the screen. This dude's an absolute freak of nature. He's much like Cam Chancellor, a very athletic version of Cam Chancellor. But if you want to do it in today's perspective, he's more like a Kyle Hamilton, which is perfect because Kyle Hamilton played defense under Mike Macdonald when he was in Baltimore, when Mike Macdonald was in Baltimore. And that 2023 Baltimore Ravens defense was lights out. It was absolutely unstoppable. And with Mike Macdonald getting a guy like that who's younger and almost seemingly more athletic, it's going to be an absolute home run pick. I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, man, am I excited. It's great. I'm loving every single second of it. I'm going to show my reaction to it here. And, yeah, we're going to move on real quick to the next one.
The next rival has been chosen.
Rival?
The Tennessee Titans have traded the 35th pick to the Seattle Seahawks.
That's why we're up here so early.
With the 35th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Nick Emenwari.
Bang, that's good, dude. That's good. That's freaking good, man. That's huge. Yeah. That's huge, dude. Now this next pick was a little bit confusing to me. I definitely wasn't expecting it. I wasn't looking for necessarily a tight end, but with the 50th pick in the NFL draft, the Seattle Seahawks selected Elijah Arroyo out of Miami. This was definitely a strange one, like I just mentioned. I wasn't expecting this at all. To tell you the truth, I didn't know what I was expecting. It just wasn't a tight end because we have Noah Fant, AJ Barner, and I think that's it. So I guess it does make sense. We do need a tight end 3. That is to say, if we do keep Noah Fant, because he has not been producing as much as we would hope for lately, because he's getting old. And then AJ Barner has been an absolute dog his rookie year. So getting him to have someone else to complement with him will be absolutely great. I'm not sure if this guy's more of a blocking tight end or a passing tight end. I guess we'll have to see. I'll have to do my research. I'm kind of just going off dome right now, but yeah, it's definitely an interesting pick. I'm sure there are a lot of upsides to it. I'm hearing a lot of good things about Elijah Arroyo. And honestly, if I'm getting a lot of good things out of him that I'm hearing, welcome to the squad. It's gonna be great to have him. I think he can do some real damage with this scheme, especially in the run game. Should we do a lot more of that this upcoming season? Plus, we have Clint Kubiak, who I've heard is very, very well with tight ends, or at least the fullback, which we could use for the tight end spot. But we'll kind of see how that goes. At the end of the day, it's something you don't really expect, or I didn't expect at the very least, and it's very exciting to have him. So decent second round pick. I'll take it. If it works out, it works out. Looking forward to it very much. And then finally, while I was streaming the Marlins Mariners game, which was at that point was already a disaster when it happened, the Seahawks came up to the draft. I'm like, oh, we'll see who they get, because I want to see who my team's gonna get. And it was none other than Alabama quarterback Jalen Milroe. We got Jalen Milroe. The Seahawks just took Jalen Milroe, who, if you've played college football 25 once since it came out, that guy is an absolute cheat code, because he just runs. People just run QB options with him all the time. It's frustrating. But now that he's an IRL Seahawk, and he's going to be learning from the likes of Sam Darnold and Drew Lock, or just someone with a veteran presence, and then kind of developing his own play style, I'm thrilled with this pick. I'm absolutely very, very excited to see the future. And, the last time the Seahawks drafted a quarterback in the third round, it was some guy back in 2012. He was like this 5'10", 5'11" guy from Wisconsin. His name was like Russell Wilson or something. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's going to be similar to that. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe win a Super Bowl or two. Okay, maybe not. We'll see. I'm just being cautiously optimistic. I'm thinking way too ahead of myself. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. And then Jalen Milroe came out swinging when he got asked what he has to say to the teams that passed him up over almost 3 rounds of drafting, and all he had to say was belt to ass. And I'm like, all right, well, let's do it then. Hopefully he becomes a starter sooner rather than later. It'd be great to see him just get some playing time. Maybe have like a Russell Wilson, Justin Fields kind of dynamic, how they did in Pittsburgh, where they kind of swap them out every so often, depending on the kind of play they want to run. So I'm really excited. I have no idea what the scheme's going to look like as of now, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's super exciting. And yeah, and we still have a whole day and 4 more rounds of NFL drafting to do. The Seahawks have about 4 or 5 more picks left in them. And let's hope they do some good, because they've had some nails drafting lately, and I'm really looking forward to it. Let John Schneider cook, and Mike McDonald, they're cooking big time. They're whipping up something that we've never seen before. It's going to be a great time. And speaking of quarterbacks, what the hell's up with Shedeur Sanders? People thought he was going to be a top 5, top 10 pick. It is going into round 4, and no one has said a word about him in terms of drafting. Some of them said that he might have to go back to college and do it one more year, even though they're retiring his number in Colorado. Wouldn't that be awkward? I think that'd be insanely awkward. And also, someone prank called him and told him that they were with a team or whatever. And Shedeur Sanders like, "Oh, I've been waiting for so long." And then the guy's like, "Yeah, you have to wait a little bit longer," and he hung up on him. So that's some S tier trolling. Hi, hello, this is Edding Zach here. Shedeur Sanders was picked today, like not even half an hour ago, as I'm editing this right now, and he's a Cleveland Brown. So, yeah. But it's going to be really weird to see where Shedeur Sanders goes, because 5 quarterbacks have been taken ahead of him, and we thought he was going to be the second one to go, first or second, because Cam Ward went first overall. I'm like, all right, Shedeur's got to be next, right? No. It's going to be very, very fun and interesting to see where all these guys who somehow haven't gotten picked yet end up going. So yeah, I think it's going to do it for today. Just a quick little video I wanted to get out. It's been a couple weeks and I've actually posted a actual full-on video. But yeah, this should be going out during day 3 of the draft. I'm not going to upload this tonight because that's kind of late for that. So yeah, you guys will see it during the draft. If things start hitting differently, whether one way or another, then I might make another video about it. If not, then just make some YouTube shorts. That's what I'll do. So yeah, appreciate you watching all the way to the end. It means a hell of a lot. And then look out for some live streams. I will be streaming the Mariners and Marlins series, and then the Angels series I should be back here on Sunday. Streaming next. I won't be here on Saturday. But yeah, pop by, say hello, say what's up. Make sure maybe even drop a subscription or a comment. It would mean a hell of a lot as we're trying to reach 200, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video. And yeah, once again, that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.